Well, that's me. That's my slightly funny-looking Taiwanese Air Force jumper. You'll notice my astonishing lack of injuries or quarter-inch size burn marks. And that's mostly because when I shot this, I hadn't yet been to the Yanshui Fireworks Festival. That's Jackie in the worst Jacques Cousteau cosplay ever. I kid. She's taping up as much of her body as possible so as to guarantee none of those crafty little rockets get in between the folds of her clothes, as fireworks are wont to do. Yes, fireworks in her clothes. We are going somewhere where we have to seriously consider the possibility of bottle rockets in our helmets and firecrackers in our underpants. Why, oh why, would a human being do something like that? Well, to make a long and likely apocryphal story short, sometime in the 19th century, Yanshui was facing a serious cholera outbreak, and in an act of desperation, they turned to Guandi. You know Guandi. Red guy, has a lot of temples, god of war, dabbles in friendship and compassion. Anyway, he told the villagers to set off all of their fireworks on every street of their town from sundown until sunup. The people of Yanshui did as the god told them to, the cholera disappeared, and everyone had such a great time that they do it right up until today. Every year is a celebration, and every impact from a small explosive is considered a blessing. I know that this shot isn't the best for scale, but what you're looking at is a wall, about 2 meters tall, composed entirely of tubing and framing, which is outfitted on both sides with nothing but bottle rockets. Probably more bottle rockets on one side than all the bottle rockets I've seen in my entire life. Maybe that's not saying much, since I grew up in a state where bottle rockets were illegal, much to the chagrin of every 9-year-old doing his or her best to burn down the Everglades. Anyway, the whole thing plays out like it looks. One guy lights a fuse, and then enough rockets go off to convince everyone in the country that the invasion just got started. Like so. Point being, regardless of what you think about old historic traditions, reenactments, Taoist spiritual practices, not to mention smoke inhalation or millions of little scraps of firework paper that I was still pulling out of my shoes 6 weeks after the event, the Yanshui Fireworks Festival is an experience that's fantastic enough to be pretty mind-blowing, and if it doesn't blow your mind, the screaming, the fire, and the artillery probably will.